All right, the dude is cheap. He hoards stuff for years, and he can make you laugh out loud. His name is Reese Waters, and you'll see him starting tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. hosting a different kind of morning show right here on WUSA9 called Get Up DC. His favorite hangout in town is Cactus Cantina. So come along as Leslie takes him to get to know him a little bit better and have lunch there.
Put your hands together for Reese Waters. Nice big hand for Reese.
So I got a question for y'all before I get started. How broke do I look?
So who is Reese Waters? Who are you?
That's a good question. I've been asked that on a lot of first dates. I'm a DMV kid. I'm from Prince George's County. I always was a bit of a class clown, always had a sense of humor. Never really foresaw myself doing that as a job because, you know, who thinks they're that funny? You know, other than the drunkest people at the comedy club. It sounds better than unemployed.
Reese didn't have to look far for inspiration. He discovered his funny bone early, listening to comics like Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy when he wasn't supposed to, and learning at his grandmother's knee.
She's the funniest person that I've met, you know, and she doesn't need any material. Because I had a white girlfriend in high school, and I showed my grandmother a picture of my girl. You buy a wallet, you supposed to take the white people out first. I'm like, nah, Grandma, it's my girlfriend. See me in the picture? Oh, how did they get you in the picture with the white girl? Is that cut and paste?
Before he took his show on the road, Reese tried out jokes and pranks in class and at his St. Albans dorm in Northwest DC.
I would take Italian dressing and put it in a pitcher and then throw it on people in the shower because Italian dressing is oil-based, so you can't wash it off. So you just smell like Italian dressing for like a week.
I'm crying over here.
He can laugh about it now, but that prank got him into big trouble, which meant he wasn't allowed to leave the school grounds. But of course, he did.
I had to get some gummy bears. The NBA Finals was on. I walked right there to that giant, and who do I see at the checkout counter but one of the teachers that was in charge of the dorm. They called my parents from Prince George's to come pick me up at like midnight. If I was born years later, they would have said I had a condition, right? I would have had an excuse, I would have had some medication. But back in the 80s, you were just bad. So I was just bad. That's all they said about me.
What is a comedian gonna do in the morning with some news?
You always need comedy. When times are good, you need comedy. When times are bad, you especially need comedy. It really allows me to connect to people in a meaningful way, which is, you know, that's just what you want to do, right, as a person. I'm hoping I can bring up some stuff that will make people feel good from a different perspective.
So you've told me a few things here today, but I'm gonna find out the truth because your mama is sitting back here. Let's have you come on over here and we'll get you all mic'd up. What did you think about it when he said, Mom, I know you spent all this money to send me to St. Albans and Columbia, but I want to be a comedian?
Oh my God. My goodness, did he have to go to school to do this? He flips things very quickly on me and had me laughing at something I'm very serious about, and I ended up laughing with him.
I was big on the bow ties, because if you look innocent, then they don't blame you as much for stuff. This is me winning the race towards the beginning, and then you see what happened at the end. This is a struggle face, and nobody else is even in the frame. Yeah, this was a comfortable place for me on the bench. You see, this is towards the end of the season. My sneakers are fresh, because I didn't play.
Perhaps because he was too busy playing in class.
His adolescent humor problem needs to subside. It was 6th grade, I was 11. How mature is my humor supposed to be at that point? He and the class would benefit from a more intense focus on what is at hand. And some of it, no doubt, will come with age and further maturity. You know what came with age and further maturity? Other people thinking I had important things to say, including WUSA9's. How about that, Reverend Hyde? I should get tips right now from the humor that entertainment I gave them over the years. And then they have the nerve to have high expectations for me. I'm like, as long as I'm on the outside.
Reese told me he's always come this close to being the one who got more than just tips. Maybe this time will be different.
Thank y'all, I'm Reese Waters.
Is this your breakthrough moment?
I hope so, unless the person next to me evidently will be their breakthrough moment. I guess that would be weather. Congratulations, Mary. You made it.
Join Reese, Miri Marshall, Jan Jeffcoat, and Ellen Bryan tomorrow for Get Up DC right here from 6 to 7 in the morning.
And listen, even if you're not planning on getting up that early, I mean, this is a television show that you're going to want to see. It's going to transcend the time throughout the day.
You've never seen this before.
You're watching us right now. Set the DVR, check it out later in the morning or when you come home. It's going to be worth your time, I promise. It's not like any other morning television show you've ever seen.
There you go.
I just shared it on Facebook. It is different,
Yeah.
and it is going to be very, very cool. And you know what? It's a good thing you went to all those schools. Comedy is hard. You got to be smart.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.